Hi, my name is Dominika. I'm a flutist and I'm coming from Serbia. I came to Salzburg to study in 2013, a long time ago. I finished my bachelor and now I'm on a master degree. I'm finishing actually soon this year. I'm studying with Professor Michael Kofler. And last 2 years I was in Berlin. I had an academic stelle in Konzerthaus Orchestra Berlin, and now I came back, as I already said, to finish my master degree.
Hi, I'm Zhelin Wen. Was born in China. Studied double bass from 12 years old. Now I'm doing the last semester of bachelor in Salzburg Mozarteum University with Professor Christina Hook. So from 2018 to 2020, I was the accademist in Münchner Philharmonic, and now I'm going to finish my bachelor.
My name is Thomas Riebl. I was born and brought up in Vienna, and I'm professor at the Mozarteum Salzburg since now 38 years. Certainly, because chamber music is a fundamental practice of communication, of attention, and support of others. I think if politicians would know a little bit more of the importance of the arts in general, if they would know, I mean, there are lots of investigations having been done and showing and proving how much influence the education of arts makes with people. They become more intelligent, much more social, and much more integrated in society and supportive in support. So that's a shame that it's so much neglected. Of course, we have to practice both at home and on stage, but the main difference I would suggest is when I practice, I try to be perfect. When I perform, being perfect is not important at all, but just to give them pleasure, give joy, and show the spiritual aspect of music. Of course, this is a very weird thing. You have to forget the microphone. I think the microphone, if you think of the microphone, then you can't make music. You just have to accept that it's standing there, and you just make music.
So you still try to add that almost spiritual connection that you would have with the public?
Yes, because you play for an imagined audience. When you play for mics, because the music will be broadcast to someone, to other people who will hear and listen, and so yeah, you have to play for them in advance.
It can influence a musician?
Strongly, very much, I think. People have to find the inner center. So we're always sort of bound to be outside of ourselves, to look for success and everything, but we don't look into ourselves to find our inner spiritual center and to be centered and balanced. People are often educated to become the best, but the goal should be to become as good as one can become and not become better than others. It doesn't mean anything. It can be good, but it don't be good. It's childish somehow. The inner challenge to make the best out of your possibilities, it should be always the big challenge and not to be better than others. That's ridiculous. I recommend every musician this little novel by Heinrich von Kleist. It's called Über das Marionettentheater, where he talks about finding the inner center. And it talks about puppets, a puppet theater, where the masters asked, why do your puppets act so graciously and not as normally this kind of And he said, it's not important to very skillfully move the parts of the puppet, but to know how to move the center of gravity. So if you move the center of gravity, there's a reaction. I don't lift the arm, but it lifts, right? And when we play, we lift the arm, we play and move the bone, but it should play. It should come out of the center and just be one thing with the music and the body. So it's very important to get to know about these things and not just to try to be trained in the perfect way and be Paganini on the violin. Well, certainly the most important thing is to learn, to educate people, students, kids, to enjoy the music, to enjoy music making. And to understand that this is a universal language which everyone understands, and to learn to communicate music with joy and enthusiasm. And this will change the world, and will change people. So we have to work hard to support, to create possibilities, to create understanding of the importance of arts, as I said before. To be actively working, talking to people, writing letters to the editor, and I don't know, sign petitions, everything, to create awareness of the importance of arts for the society.
So now, when we are almost, let's say, finishing with this project, which we are doing since almost 1 month, I would love to ask you, what do you think about the differences, let's say, between us, as you as a professor and we as a student still? I mean, there is obviously like big differences between us, and how was it for you to work with us? And yeah.
I hope you felt it was a great pleasure for me to work with you, and I don't feel a big step between the generations. We're just colleagues, and we're just working together. Of course, I have more experience and I had maybe more ideas to add, but I didn't feel that I would like to teach you, to lead you, but I hope you felt being just part of the group. Okay,
yeah, exactly. You also said it on the first rehearsal, like, we are just colleagues, be free, and yeah, that was really nice from you.
When we had talked about this project, which I like very much, and I was happy to support this project, and so I was thinking of pieces which would be of interest. And I don't know, did you mention it, or did I thought of it? Somehow we got this idea of this piece, which I had heard of for years, but never got really across it. So it was a good time, a good way to meet it, to get to play it.
Yeah. Yeah, actually also for me, because I was supposed, maybe I already told you, I was supposed to actually to play it like 1 year ago. Yeah, with the colleagues from Concerthaus, with accademist, and then pandemic came and everything, so I was not able actually to do it. And then when you write an email to my professor, I was so happy because he asked me to, and I am definitely doing it.
It's a fantastic coincidence.
Yes, right? So funny, yeah. But the piece is really also like, how to say it? It's a strange combinations of the instruments, like let's say contrabass, viola, and flute, and piccolo. Like contrabass and piccolo are so like huge difference, and yeah. But it was really funny to do it.
Yeah, it's a fun piece. It's just has not the depths of expression which he has, for instance, in his string sextet, which is really a very deep, touching, and moving piece. Partly always with different, difficult, fast movement. A 7/8, I think it is, if I remember right. Like our 5/8 second movement. But he has one slow movement which is really touching and moving and almost frightening. So it's a very deep expression. Yeah. And this is more fun piece. This is more
exactly.
Light.
More dance, yeah, exactly. Yes.
So usually the chamber music for double bass for me is always strange matched. Usually are. So when I heard this with flute, piccolo, and viola, actually I wasn't so surprised. And also during the rehearsal concert, I like this matched. I like this sound. One really bottom and one really top.
Yes.
And still,
and loud.
No, of course. And still someone is in the middle. So I really like this.
Yeah.